home today too.
Yeah, you will be. Ain't no you will be.
I was just every and then I'm waiting for my lawyer to come, and then we're going to do this hearing today. And if the case is dismissed, then I get to go home today. And for those who give a damn about me, pray that I get to go home today. For those who don't give a damn about me, pray that I get to go home today because you're gonna need me to make money. Like, at the end of the day, clearly, some of y'all out there actually need me. There's about 140.
Hey guys, thank you for all the new subscribers that have subscribed to my channel. Make sure as a reminder that you are subscribed with the notification bell on with the option all. So when I make these videos, you guys are the first ones to watch. Now getting directly into Jaguar Wright, it's very concerning to me, this whole situation. I think that we are now definitely finding out. It's not us assuming anymore. It's coming out from the horse's mouth, from herself, Jaguar Wright, and her husband, that there are some dysfunctional things going on in the relationship and dysfunctional behaviors of Jaguar Wright and her husband's end. And I also think that the statement that Jaguar Wright made to 𝗃𝗘𝗫𝗧 on January 19th, with believing, you can just hear it the way she had stated it to 𝗃𝗘𝗫𝗧, that her lawyer was coming through. They were going to go to court. It was going to be dismissed. I guess the judge was going to make a sound decision that she was okay. She got the evaluation and she was going to be able to go home. But that was on January 19th. Today is January 21st, and Jaguar Wright is nowhere to be found.
And I'll be home today too.
Yeah, you will be. Ain't no you will be.
I was just every and then I'm waiting for my lawyer to come, and then we're going to do this hearing today. And if the case is dismissed, then I get to go home today. And for those who give a damn about me, pray that I get to go home today. For those who don't give a damn about me, pray that I get to go home today because you're gonna need me to make money. Like, at the end of the day, clearly, some of y'all out there actually need me. There's about 140.
Understand this. These are just my opinions on how I'm viewing the situation. But if anyone knows the history of Jaguar Wright, she's not going to waste any time getting back onto social media when she gets out of that psych ward. Because for number one, we can tell from talking to 𝗃𝗘𝗫𝗧 that there has not even been any healing being done while even in the psych ward. You know, 𝗃𝗘𝗫𝗧 has put a battery in her back, and you know she's fueling the fire, and she's edging Jaguar Wright on to do all the stuff that's gonna land her back into that hospital.
Is number one, I want to address this.
Go ahead, baby. Hey, listen.
Tony and I are friends. We do not use each other. We do not take advantage of each other.
Period.
Our relationship is not based on money. Our relationship is not based on using each other to get ratings or to get clicks and views. We have come together because the both of us have our children in situations. I lost my son, this man's game, and Angie she's in jeopardy. She's in jeopardy. That's what brought us together.
Period.
It all started on the Night and Day Network. And her and I happen to have a lot of the same views when it comes to, you know, the fact that no, we aren't racist, but we are pro-black. And we believe in supporting our community, and we believe in supporting one another. So, everybody out there that's talking about 𝗃𝗘𝗫𝗧 ain't helping me. The only thing I need my sister to help me with is prayer.
Period.
Now, they are saying in social media that she's on a 72-hour. Well, we all know at this point it's been about 72 hours. Now, she could be looking up to 30 days, because we have to understand whatever that evaluation was, or whatever these nurses that are taking care of Jaguar Wright, and whatever these doctors are seeing and hearing coming out of her mouth. I'm quite sure They are overhearing the conversations and her 10-minute phone calls that she gets at this psych facility. And this is also playing a role in why Jaguar Wright probably is not going to be getting out anytime soon. One, she's a flight risk. She's already making threats of not only allegedly leaving her husband, but allegedly leaving an unstable man and putting her life at risk, or putting his life at risk, because there's a lot of animosity behind even her husband trying to be apologetic on social media, saying that he loves his wife, to 𝗃𝗘𝗫𝗧, because he knows that now that we all know that one person she's close with, that she calls on the phone to confide in, is 𝗃𝗘𝗫𝗧. You know, the husband conveniently went over there and had a conversation with 𝗃𝗘𝗫𝗧 about his wife, and he wanted the public to know that, but we all know that that is a facade.
That's the only help I've ever asked from my sister, Shalana Hunter.
Thank you. Yep. Yep.
Like, don't let the fool taste fool you. Yeah, I'm Jaguar Wright, and yeah, she 𝗃𝗘𝗫𝗧, but when we get on this phone, that's Shalana and I'm Jackie.
Period.
Period.
I think they know that. I did a video saying Jackie. They know.
I know.
If they don't know, they know now. Stop using her name. Stop doing that. If you're gonna do it, say 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪 at the end. Put subscribe to 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪.
Oh, they're not gonna do that.
If you're gonna use her name, at least give her some shine.
All this content that I'm not putting on YouTube, that I'm not putting on Instagram.
Yep.
That I'm not putting
No, you are not. No, you are not. They not worth it.
Be able to get it is at the 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪network.com and available on Roku.
They both have been in a relationship, playing as Bonnie and Clyde, but behind closed doors has been really toxic. I think that Jaguar Wright hasn't been right for a long time. She confirmed it with me when she blatantly said that she was leaving the facility on the 19th, because psych ward or not, if she was going to be leaving, she would have knew the day before the situation, as far as that she was going to court, her lawyer was going to be present, and she was going to be discharged from that psych ward. So for her to blatantly tell 𝗃𝗘𝗫𝗧 that she was coming home that day, that right there lets you know if she would make up a story about that. And she sounded like she really believed her own lie. Just imagine what she's doing to social media and who she's doing it to on social media. And you have to really backtrack some of what she has maybe exposed about people, maybe some of the things that she has done, even the questionable things with 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪, who she calls aka her nephew, that she's only known for about a good week. What is really going on? Something happened in that situation where Jaguar Wright is now trying to call it as her being a victim and not playing or playing her part out into why she's in this situation right now. She's not taking any accountability for it. Her husband's not taking no accountability for it. They're both trying to play the blame game. Right now, I really feel like the best place for Jaguar Wright to be is in this facility until she heals, get some sort of counseling going on, and get it all out. Because we're looking at a lady that put ashes on her face of her deceased son. And I don't care if she was doing that because she was preparing herself for war like she was a G.I. Jane. Normal people in normal situations don't go around doing these things. So for her to make it make sense, and then 𝗃𝗘𝗫𝗧 help, make it make sense, it's just a real unfortunate situation. And I hope that Jaguar Wright is open to the help that she can get, because the help's not out here in these streets. And the people that you have in your camp that surround themselves around you because you're Jaguar Wright and you was a one hit wonder, and you're making a name for yourself out in these streets because you're exposing these A-list stars. That's not where it's at. That's what put Jaguar where she's at now. Her husband, the new nephew that came in the picture, Jaguar. I think that Tokyo Tony plays a part in it. And then, Jaguar Wright is her own enemy. You know what I'm saying? It's them demons. She's on demon time. And I'm telling you right now that when she gets out, this is just the beginning of what's to come. I would not be surprised, and I am predicting it. I'm not trying to throw any salt, but I wouldn't be surprised if she ends up back in that facility again. I just hope that she humbles herself and says to herself that, people, places, and things that are not good for me are not worth me, going through this in my life. Life's too short. And if I have to bring it to this point where they have to lock me up and I can't make decisions on my own, then I don't need these people, places, or things in my life. And I hope that she comes to a dead end with that, and an understanding with that, and starts loving Jaguar Wright, because a lot of the behaviors of the exposing and trying to tear down people's lives and character assassinating people, that's just a reflection of what's really going on with Jaguar. She's not happy with Jaguar. And they always say misery loves company. Hurt people hurt. And I think that Jaguar Wright's in her place. She needs to be real with herself, accept it, and be able to, even if you want to say anything publicly accept your role into how your life is right now. And that's the only way you're going to be able to change.